There are 7 main chakras along our channels. You learned that in our classes. But there are a few more in our subtle system you might not have heard about before. 2 of those chakras are located on the right and the left side in between heart and shoulder. The chakra on the left side is called Lalita, and it contains the power of the left channel. You can see it like the accelerator in a car. If you feel a little sluggish, or as we say, left-sided, this chakra gets a person going again when awakened. It emits joy, spontaneously, and the desire to seek it. The joy that comes is not bothered with listening to any self-doubt or temptation that can pull us down in our spirituality. It is more like a transformer that produces divine joy that is beyond the level of human experience down to our level. Pure joy can only come with the full recognition of the divine and settling into a doubtless state. If the Lalita chakra opens, it will work out our insecurities and establish a link to the divine, which gives us security and self-respect. The chakra on the other side is called Shri. It contains the power of the right channel, the power of action and creativity. You can see the Shri chakra as our brakes for the right side. If we get too busy and think that we are in charge of everything, or as we say, right-sided, then this chakra is not open. But when it is awakened and works properly, we won't go over the speed limit. The Shri chakra is considered a representation of the Supreme Goddess. The symbol of the Shri chakra might look familiar to you, because it is also the symbol of Sahaja Yoga. The Lalita and Shri chakras are the starting motors of our own experience of the left and right channel. In everyday life, we are swinging from overactivity to underactivity on a physical, emotional, or mental level. That means the left and right channel don't have the correct balance of brake and accelerator. To help balance them, massage these 2 chakras in each meditation with vibrated oil. If they feel tender, you know that they are out of balance, and it's a good thing you massage those spots. Soon you won't swing so far from one side to the other, and the pendulum can settle in the center. If we can manage to balance both channels and open these chakras, we become detached, and we are able to see and respect the divine in others. We can enjoy the company of everyone, and they can enjoy ours. When all chakras are fully opened and the Kundalini fully awakened, we become the perfect instrument, like an empty vessel waiting to be filled with God's knowledge and love. This is a very alive and blissful state of awareness, where our actions are completely pure and our existence turns to blissful joy.
Lot has been written about Sri Chakra and about Lalita Chakra. But to understand fundamentally, the left side, when it reaches up to Vishuddhi, then it uses on the right side the Sri Chakra, on the left side the Lalita Chakra to manifest itself. These 2 chakras are the ones who manifest all that you see. But these chakras are the ones who emit vibrations of different kinds. And because of their angularities, like if you have some sort of a cardboard attached with small holes of different colors, and which rotates all the time, you get different colors. Also you can get different permutations and combinations. In the same way, different permutations and combinations are created. And that is how you get all the advantages of Sahaja Yoga. So these two chakras are very important. Shri chakra on the right side, Lalita chakra on the left side. So what we are really worshipping today is Mahasaraswati power and Mahakali power, both put together. So now we have started combining things, not individual. Now these two energies are very important. Without the energy, without the power, nothing exists. For example, if this light had no power to give light or to burn, it is useless. In the same way, without getting your realization, you are useless because your power is not awake, at least not complete. But these two powers give us lots of benefits even without realization. Whatever you see in this world created is done by these two chakras of the Adi Shakti. But here the power doesn't move. It's not moving. But in the human being, the power starts moving. When it starts moving, then we can say it is creating another world. But movement is not the only thing. This power acts, gives you intelligence, gives you all kinds of things which you have as human beings. But later on, this power itself becomes enlightened within you. Means the left and right side both become enlightened. This enlightenment, you get it when you get your self-realization. But not immediately. Not immediately. This one should understand. For example, if you have pain or if your chakra is catchy, you have to use your hands. You cannot say that the energy is flowing within me, so it's all right, I can manage. It's not like that. You have to use your hands to impart that power to yourself or to others. If you have pain in the stomach, then you can say that if there's energy in my stomach, why should I have pain in the stomach? But the play of these chakras have to come. And that is why you have to use your power of your hands. If you cannot use your hands, then you cannot impart this energy. Many people have asked me that, Mother, when will it move horizontal? It will move horizontal, no doubt. It does. But even that horizontal movement is to be guided by these two very important chakras. So you must understand the importance of these two chakras within yourself. That's why I have told many a times, don't move your head too many times. And this way many people talk. I mean, it's style of talking. No, this, that. Very common with French especially. That's another way you are not respecting your chakras. Shouldn't move your shoulders too much. Mostly they talk like this. Is anti-chakras. Anti-chakras. Should keep your shoulders straight. When you are singing, you can move your whole upper part. Is alright. But not your shoulders. This is the thing one has to understand, that these two centers are to be looked at. You can move your neck, your body when you are singing. It's important. That helps. But not your shoulders. Shoulders are to be kept intact. But while saying just yes, you need not go on yes, 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 yes. It's very, very simple thing, but it can have a very bad effect. And those who move their shoulders too much do not feel vibrations much, because the chakras are not alright. It's a very simple thing to be understood, that they are the most important chakras we have. And whatever is to be used out of this Paramachaitanya, they have to be used by these two centers. Even supposing your some chakra is catching on your spinal cord, you have to use your hands. Somebody can say, I can just put my attention. Doesn't work out that good. Because yet your attention has not reached that stage where these chakras, like Lalita chakra and Shri chakra, obey your attention. They do not. So you have to work out with your hands. Be careful. Don't move your shoulders too much. And if you see now, Indians when they sing bhajans, they'll move the whole body. They'll do like this. But never their shoulders. The shoulders will move in the same way as the neck is moving. They might move their neck also, but they'll never move their shoulders like this, and is regarded as inauspicious according to Indian standards. But you must know that beyond thought when you go, these chakras become extremely efficient, because the thought puts the pressure on them. And because of the pressure, the movement of these chakras is very slow and ineffective. But once you can get out of your thoughts and go into thoughtless awareness, then these chakras start working it out, and you start moving much deeper into your own being.
Attention, now we have a carton.
It's called cartoon.
Attention, now we have a carton.
Like rain.
Oh, too bad. Oh, my shoes, they're getting wet.
Look at that rain, isn't it?
I don't mind rain.
But
what do we have here? Should I do it? I think I should. Yes, I should. Here we come. Whee! Thank you for watching our video. Sri Mataji's words are the true source of our knowledge. We hope they have been communicated in the right context for our series on advanced Sahaja Yoga themes. Please subscribe so you can join us next time when we present a new topic. Jai Shri Mataji.